Understood. So up till now we have understood certain features, many features basically, which is quite enough to build a simple UI application to test yourself. I urge you to make this application. This is not a kind of oh so big application that you cannot make. It's just a simple one. So logic is easy, but you need to place everything in a perfect fashion. So whatever are the requirements are given in the problem statement. So see here. So in this section you will build a temperature converter application which will allow the user to input temperature in degrees, that is Fahrenheit, push a button to convert the temperature into Celsius. So, understand here. What we need to do, we need to allow the user to input degrees in Fahrenheit and we have to press a button. The user has to press the button and in that it will convert into degrees Celsius. Okay. So, this is the logic. We need to write the logic. See, this is an suitable example to explain this at this point. So, basically the logic behind this is simply a formula, but what we are delivering to the client is very important here. We cannot go on with the blank screen. That client, every time you need to run this on the command line, enter whatever you need in degrees and it will convert into Celsius. This is worst things. So you cannot directly give it to the client. The client will say, no, I don't need your app. Even if it is working at the best efficiency, your program would be at the best algorithm, it will be working behind it, but still it focuses on the user interface, how the client will interact. The user interface should be such that there is a no scope for the user to get confused how to use this app. Okay, so it's not like this that user interface is so good but the user is unable to find out that which thing is used for what. So I can easily understood that with this dot send, this send button I can send emails, with plus button I can compose an email. That is a kind of mentality. So this is also a task of a user interface developer. See, logic behind this app is very simple. It's just in a 2 lines of code or maybe 3 maximum. But the main thing is how you are delivering the content. Content is one most important thing. That is the logic. But how we are delivering the logic, the user must be satisfied it so that it can basically reuse the application. Okay, so we need 3 elements here. So an entry widget called enter temperature to enter the Fahrenheit value, a label widget where you can display the Celsius result, and a button widget which can convert or that reads the value from the entry widget and converts into the Fahrenheit or Celsius. Okay, it sets the text to the label widget, the result when clicked. Okay, so if you need to see some kind of how it will be working, let's develop. Okay, first we will be importing Tkinter. We'll create a new window, that is our main frame. In that we will use window.title, that is what is the title of our application, like for example it is email or Google Classroom or Google Form, what it is. So we need to title that, so which sets the title. Now we will create enter temperature widget where we need to use entry dot entry function. Okay, so create an enter temperature widget with a label called label temperature as assigned. So we can see here I have created, I have imported Tkinter, I have used the main frame, that is temperature converter. So here I have created the frame entry which is master this. I have created one big frame inside the main frame, that is the window. So master will be equals to window. So in that frame I need to create an entry button. In which frame? This frame entry. I have to create in this frame, I have to create an entry button for entering the temperature. So its master would be frame entry and its width would be 10. Label temperature where I could label it that what you need to enter, that is the degrees in Fahrenheit. Okay, this is the part 1. This is a very understandable and very basic thing. Next thing, you want to label the temperature to place directly to the right of the entry temperature, so that you need to display the temperature, right? So it will be looking in the right side of it. So with the dot grid geometry manager with 1 row and 2 columns. Okay, row 0 column 0 and row 0 column 1. So we will be doing it, and we will convert btk button master equals to window txt rightwards black arrow means it would be like a button which it will rightwards back arrow, it will just like an arrow kind of thing which will convert into the celsius. Okay, so there will be a label where it will we will going to display something out. Okay, that is degree celsius. Phase 3. Now using the dot grid button to go ahead and lay them out now. Finally we'll run the application. That looks great, but it won't be doing anything. Right? See, I have just placed row 0, 0, 1, 0, 2 where we'll display the result. But up till now we have not written any logic. Logic is kind of the soul or heart of whatever user interface is. But without user interface, heart is nothing. Okay, hard logic is nothing. We need to hold the client satisfactorily. Okay, so in the result of which we just created a UI. It is just a dead body. The heart is not beating here. So we need the logic. So we need to insert logic now. Being a programmer, we have just certain knowledge about what is how to convert Fahrenheit into Celsius. So at the top of your script, we need to just write an import line, add a function. So define Fahrenheit to Celsius, converts the value. Fahrenheit will be enter temperature dot get. I have used the dot get function to get the entry that has been given in the Celsius button or Fahrenheit button. Alright, so it will convert into float. I have written the formula and the result will be displayed back in the window. See, button convert equals to tk dot button. Whenever it button is been clicked, you need to command the Fahrenheit to Celsius function. So whenever this button will be clicked, it will go to this function and then the logic will be run. So this is a mainly thing. Finally, it is kind of this UI. It's a very simple thing, but still it works better. It looks better than the black screen. Okay, so this is the whole code. Okay, I have to just write something in Fahrenheit. I will just click this button and I will get the values in Celsius. It is just a 26 line of codes and we have covered almost everything or tried to cover the aspects of the whole whatever we studied till now. But this is not the end. This is, again I repeat myself, this is not the end, it's just a beginning. We need to explore more. More we explore, more we can learn things. There are certain more features like you can display a message box. Sometimes if you enter an invalid value or there is a certain result, for example, you are playing a game and some player wins. So there is a pop-out message. Player 1 has win the game. So that is a pop-out message. It should blow off user's mind. So there are also certain more features. So it is not just like you just create this simple applications, but this is a beginning. Up till the beginners level or somewhat of intermediate level, you should be knowing this things of Tkinter. Okay, now I'm just going to give a basic idea of how tic-tac-toe. It's a homework for you or a project for you. You can refer our videos. We have already created amazing projects with Tkinter. We have developed many of them. Here are a few where tic-tac-toe. There is basically a third or fourth video maybe. And currency conversion. This is the latest video maybe. We have started developing apps with Tkinter. We're not just basically doing logic, we're also focusing on UI programming. The reason is that the more we focus on logic, we also need to focus to hold the audience. So we need to see that whether the client is satisfied by our product or not. So links of both the projects will be given in the description box. And now before seeing the complete video of or instructional video on tic-tac-toe, you need to try it yourself. Okay, so logic is very simple. What is tic-tac-toe? If there is any vertical continuous blocks of zeros or x, then it is a win condition. There is a vertical lines or slant lines are there, then there is a win condition. Okay, logic is very simple, but how to display those? There are many conditions. There may be draw, there may be win, there may be a lose. You need to enter some players information, that is name and their choice. Maybe you need to enter a button like which player will opt for O or for X, and you need to play the game. You need to every time check the win condition. Everything is given in that video. You can check it out. But you know what is tic tac toe. Now that is a homework for you. How you have to create this thing. After you create yourself a very basic GUI, watch that video, enhance your UI programming, and learn more.